This week, I feel like we got a lot of drops this week, and I honestly a lot that I'm really excited to talk about. Did you listen to a lot of music this weekend, or you sort of bumping the same stuff?
I listened to a decent amount. I mean, I think I was kind of just on that Coda album at the beginning of it because it came out. I think that was Thursday, right? It came out, and
Yeah,
then
you want to start with that?
yeah, I'll start. Okay, we can start with that. Yeah, we can do
Kota the Friend put out Lyrics to Go Volume 5. It was 27 minutes, 12 songs long, and I feel like they get better with time. Each one. I went back and started with one once this came out and came all the way back to 5. And I feel like I have a lot to say about it. But what did you think about it? I feel like we've had a couple of days with it.
I really liked it. Coda's probably one of my favorite independent rappers right now. I like how he drops music. I like the fact that his albums are concise. They're not super like long every single time. Like I feel like you can get through it a lot. It's something like how you talk about some of the Amapiano you listen to, you could just throw it on in the background. I feel like he's one of those rappers that you could just throw on in the background, kind of a casual listen, but you can get a lot from it. And I feel like what he talks about in all of his projects there, it's very interesting to me. And then when you go look at his social media presence too, and the way he moves and how he's super in nature, like I feel like I really mess with what his image is and what he's been putting out. So I did really like this album, though it had a bunch of good songs on it. And I think him with Hit Boy was kind of crazy. Like I think that song was definitely crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting to watch him move as an independent.
Hmm.
If you saw like before the album came out, he was doing like these freestyles on
Yeah.
Instagram and on TikTok, and I think that's how he ended up with a Hit Boy beat initially. I'm not sure they could have worked behind the scenes, but like he rapped over a Hit Boy beat. The intro, like a lot of those bars were on one of those songs, and I was just like, bro, this is it's so crazy. The visuals he uses are in places that he is like he's actually building his career around his regular everyday life. And I feel like other people that do that well are like La Russell or Russ, like
Hmm.
where they're talking about the things they're Larry June is another one, Nux is another one. Like there's a couple people in that little bag. He had a bar in there that was he was saying like he was sitting on the couch drinking a Henny and Coke, watching his he was sitting on the couch drinking a Henny and Coke, ready to watch his favorite show, uh, in the blankets or something. He said it's giving healed black man. And that for some reason made me laugh because I'm like, bro, that's where I feel like a lot of niggas are at right now. And it makes me think of like how the women got like Janae Aiko or Umi, where they're like, the crystal chicks and shit like that. Kota the Friend is
Yeah.
our is our that is our Janae Aiko. It's a real shit. But I definitely will listen to this for a minute. The intro, Beijing and Tulum were both produced by Hit Boy, but my favorite songs were Tulum, Alabama Hills, which was like a letter he got from one of his friends, and then Oregon, which is a really good one. But like you said earlier, you can kind of just throw this on in the background. It's only 27 minutes. So I've listened to it front to back probably 4 or 5 times since Thursday. But this is a good rap album to start the year. I will say that.
Yeah, I always felt like he kind of gave me like I don't even know MF Doom vibe just with the like the length of the albums. Like I feel like that's really important to know. Like I feel like people are making really shorter albums now. That's been a thing, but like there's a way to do it. I feel like there's two different ways to do it. Like some people are sitting here making really concise quality albums that you can go back to often, and some people are just putting out like just songs without as much substance to them, but still having that low length. Like it's letting people like be able to listen to stuff, more of your stuff. I feel like too, because you can sit here and listen to five, but then you can also listen to four in the same hour. You can go back and listen to two, and you get through that in 2 hours instead of going through like a 17 album like track. And I also like the fact that he doesn't sit here and do like um deluxes for every single one. He hasn't. I haven't seen him put out really one deluxe for real. I don't think he has, but it's like that
Yeah.
that's one thing. He's just moving really different with
You know
how he's
who's
putting
been
out music.
deluxing us to death?
Oh,
Nicki Minaj. And you
oh
know
yeah.
what's, fam, she's done 3 deluxes and each deluxe has one song, like the Pluto version, and it's just a song with Future. It's like, bro, just if you don't release the single for motherfucking. But yeah, nah, I'm against deluxes this year. I don't know if I'm. It's gonna take a lot for me to like open a deluxe and listen. I know Benson is releasing the deluxe soon. I'm gonna give that a
I'm gonna
listen.
listen to that. I'm gonna listen to
But
that.
other than that, I'm not about to do that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's just not worth it, bro.
anyway, song, yo, that boy SiR is back.
Mm,
SiR is back. He dropped the single "No Evil," and I don't have too much to say about it. I think it's like an interlude. It doesn't feel like a whole song, which is fine.
hmm
But if this is sort of the direction he's going with the album, I feel like it's going to be completely different than the last two. And I think in the flow of the album, this song will make more sense. "No Evil" by SiR. Did you hear this? What did you think? You have any thoughts?
I did. I think it gave me Prince vibes for some reason. Like I feel
Yeah.
like the guitars on it, yeah, and the way he was playing around with his voice and stuff like that. I really did think this song was cool. But I kind of felt the same way. I felt like it was kind of a almost like an incomplete song. It had a lot of spots in it that were just empty, letting the beat go. And I could definitely see this working in the flow of an album.
Right. Right. He's right now. He put out two singles last year, I think. Two or
Hmm
three, and he did a couple of features. But I think the last feature he did and this one, in terms of like the vocal range, they're in the same ballpark. Nothing even matters was the last one. But I'm excited. I also saw that. Oh wait, no. They're supposed to do a TDE collab album in the first 3 months of the
Mm.
year. I don't know if you saw that, but J Rock put that out that they're about to do that, which I think will be pretty cool. And we have to get some SiR interludes on there. I'm excited for SiR this year.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I think that'll sound crazy, bro. Like I feel like it might be too little too late, but they still got a lot of quality people over there. Like I feel like for me, it's always gonna be Kendrick was at the top of that. Kendrick was the one carrying them, not carrying them, but carrying them. You know what I mean? Like he was the biggest artist aside from SZA. Aside from the mm, I mean, you still got like Absol, but Absol's not as big as those two. Schoolboy Q is not as big as those two. And I mean, is Schoolboy Q even still over there? Is he?
Yeah, yeah. He's got
He
an album
is.
coming too. He said he's got one coming too.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's still a lot of quality over there. I feel like, and you
Yeah,
got Ray Vaughn coming up. Like Ray Vaughn is crazy. Ray Vaughn is his style is real different. I like what he's doing, but I think I think it can still sound good. I mean, if they let if SZA's on it, SZA been rapping too lately, so maybe we're gonna get more rap SZA.
we were
That
supposed to
might be
get the
what it is.
deluxe. We were supposed to get the deluxe for SOS, but apparently it got leaked. So now she's not putting it out.
That's
Just
bro.
fuck, it's just fucking stupid. I don't want to talk about TDE. Makes me mad because I love them so much. They make me mad. I don't want to talk about TDE. I want to talk about Foggieraw. He put out a single, which it surprised me because for some reason I was starting to put him in the content creator bag, sadly, because I feel like he only puts out the minute videos of him like doing poetry over R&B, 2000s R&B, which is fine because I fucked with it. And the last single he put out was sort of in that poetry bag as well. But this was like an actual song. Like it had some hi hats and snares and it had some pace to it. And it was a good little single. You know what I'm saying? And I hope this means that we're going to get an album soon. I just thought it was worth mentioning.
Yeah, I didn't hear this, but I could see you putting him in that content creator bag. But something I was thinking about, bro, and I saw a video on it too. I don't know why I feel like there's genres like rock is rock, amapiano, Afro beats, even like that have these different subgenres. But then when subgenres came up in rap, people started to be like, nah, that's just not traditional hip hop. And people didn't say that when it came to like traditional rock or traditional whatever Afro beats. And I feel like there's different subgenres of everything. And I feel like what he does is a subgenre. Like if you really go look, like I've been seeing a lot of people doing the whole like kind of like poetry over a beat type of thing where it's just kind of more spoken word than it is you're sitting there trying to rhyme on beat or whatever. But I feel like this could be its own subgenre, but I gotta go listen to the song and see because I did know he actually put out the song with Alicia Keys, of course, and then
Yeah.
he had the videos with the other ones, but he only had a couple of songs that were like actual songs. So I definitely got to go listen to this to see.
You know, what did Jay-Z say? He said, truthfully, I want to rap like common sense, but I did 5 mil and I ain't rapped like, and I ain't been rhyming like common sense. Ain't nobody trying to hear that poetry shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga? If you don't get over this high, if you don't get over this fucking drill beat, go listen to this song. And you know he trying to get that 5 mil, but yeah, anybody, whatever. Uh, Two more singles I thought were worth noting. Hype by Aya Nakamura. She's an Afro beats artist, so she's French Malian. So her heritage is from Mali. She's French. I think she lives in Paris. Don't quote me on that. It's definitely French though. And she does like Afro beats, like French Afro. It's so hard to explain. Like it gives me like a compa vibe, but it's also Afro beats in there too. She's done stuff with like Burner Boy and I think Wizkid. So she's in that bag, but it's French. This song is very good to me. It sounds like compa, and I love compa, bro. I don't know. It makes me want to dance. And so if you're looking for something to like, I don't know, like a vibe reset, I would give this a listen. And then Skepta put out a single, Gas Me Up, produced by Cardo Got Wings or whatever. That's the guy that's working with Larry June and everybody.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, it was an okay song, but I thought it was worth noting because he released an acapella version, which is something only DJs would do. And so you go on Twitter, something I think that is really cool is like people are taking the acapella and putting it over dance, house, drill, rap beats. And I'm waiting for like a banger to come out. They've been okay, but I feel like there's gonna be one that comes because his flow on here is crazy.
Yeah, I saw this this guy made like an entire album with Skepta's old. It was like some of his old verses, and he put it over like it was like the core thing on TikTok, and he made a whole album with that type of stuff. With the like
Hmm.
he slowed down some of the verses and put like really slow beats over them. It was like lo-fi type of thing. I saw that, so that was
Yeah,
something I wanted to go give a listen to because it sounded like an interesting concept. Now that you said that he would release the acapella version, I could definitely see them doing that because like all the EDM DJs always end up just using random verses and putting them into the flow of their like DJ set. Like I know that I always talk about Fred again just because I got to see him live
hmm,
and I thought his set was crazy. But he was one of the people that really coined that in the past couple of years since COVID to where he had like Baby Again. He took that Lil Baby's verse on Baby. Dang, there's so many babies there, but on Baby on that Quality Control album,
on
he
a song with
took that
Baby,
verse.
the
Yeah,
Baby, and Lil Baby.
yeah. Yeah, bro, that's the thing. So like, so he put out that, and it was that part where he like, "Baby, he the realest." Baby probably got a couple million. He took that
Yeah.
part and he literally sped that up into a song. He took the I don't remember the name of that song, but it was the Future song. Turn up the lights. I'm looking forward to that song. He took that, he put it on something, but I think this could become an interesting thing that artists could do to get their content repurposed and then not even content repurposed, but it's like another stream of income for them because they're gonna have to lease out the verse to these different producers who are trying to do this. So I think this could be another interesting concept to bring in cash flow.
I got another prediction, and as we know, with my list of predictions have been pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. You know, the Travis Scott Afro Beats album has not come out. But with Skepta doing the Mas Tiempo records, he's doing the house DJ thing. He's been doing it for
Mhm.
months now, and he's been putting out a ton of house records. I think what's going to happen is he's going to be putting out raps simultaneously putting out house tracks, and eventually he's going to have an all house album, and then he's gonna take all his acapella shit and put it over the house beats. I feel like something like that is coming because I watched a couple interviews of him talking about like getting in the house and really loving the music. And this song has been something people wanted for a couple years. Like it got leaked a little while ago, and to put it out like this, I feel like he's just gonna blend those two worlds pretty soon. And I think it's just going to be very innovative because, like you said, like taking pieces of songs and putting it on a TikTok or on a beat or something like that to like change it up, that sort of makes shit viral. And if you can do the whole
Mhm.
thing, like I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I would love to see him DJ though. On another note, I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
That would be a cool thing to see.